Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this simple stylish top I am wearing, and I added shirring at the end of the sleeves. You can wear it at work as well or casually as well, and you can wear with the trouser or match it with the skirt as well. So before we dive into our video, make sure you subscribe this channel, and if you are interested in sewing, I have a beginner sewing course. I will add the link below so you can check. So let's dive into our video today. I used 1.5 meters of fabric. You can choose a fabric of your choice. You need piece of chalk, you need scissor, measuring tape, pins, and next step you have to take a measurement whatever length you require. So I am going to cut the piece of fabric according to the length I want. First of all, I am taking 4 inches wide strip of fabric from the side of this fabric, so I can make a belt out of it. I'm just adding a belt and simple blouse I am going to cut. I have folded this fabric and now I'm simply cutting 4 inches wide, and length is totally up to you how long belt you require. So I took 25 inches total length for my top, so you can choose 25 or 26, whatever length you want. And width, I am keeping it little wide fit so you can easily slip in, and then when we add belt, we will have some little pleats as well. So take your fabric according to your measurement, and you need a bust measurement, and that's it really. So start cutting now. So I will start marking by taking 7 inches mark for the shoulder because the fabric is folded, and then 7 inches down for the armhole, and then I will use my French curve ruler to give a curve for the armhole. So different people, they cut armhole in a different way. If you have your own style, you can do it, or you can use your pattern. I just simply giving a curve and cutting this blouse. So it's very simple and freestyle top I am cutting, and I'm not using pattern because it's very simple and everyone, I believe, can make it. So I'm going to cut these armholes, and then I will start giving shape for the side. According to your bust measurement, mark the bust measurement. I am taking 21 inches, plus you can keep 1 inch seam allowance because this fabric has no stretch. Now from the shoulder, come down to 15 inches, and from that side you will take the waist measurement. So according to your waist, still keep 1 inch extra, and then start giving a shape to the side of your top. And you can use your French curve ruler to give a shape to the side, or if you want to do freehand drawing, it's totally up to you. And now I'm cutting the side of the top. Make sure this top is a little bit loose fitting, so you can easily use it without zip. Now our waist I have checked, and hip measurement, and now I'm going to cut the neckline. For the neckline, I am not taking very deep length. I'm taking 3 inches wide and 2 inches down, and then I will give a curve. And then again, you can use a French curve ruler. It is pretty handy tool to have to give the curves on your fabric. Now separate front and back parts of this top, and then give a shape to the front neckline. You can make deeper or a circle, or whatever shape you want to give. You can give a shape to the front neckline. So I'm going to make armhole about 1/2 inch deeper for the front side, and back side we will leave it as it is. And I'm going to use my French curve ruler, and I'm giving little oval shape neckline. You can make V shape or round or square, whatever you like. This is totally up to you. This is how front neckline look like. Now I fold this fabric again and I'm going to cut strips for the lining, to make the lining for the front neckline and back neckline. So use your spare pieces of fabric and cut the lining for the back and front parts. Now for cutting sleeves, take the total length you require. So for my just measure your sleeve length from the shoulder where you want the sleeves up to, and keep little bit extra, so because I'm going to add shirring at the end. Total length I'm taking 22 inches, and cut this sleeves. It is better to cut a little wider because after shirring this area will be smaller. So where the your sleeves are going to end, take the double amount of fabric, even little bit more still fine. So I am taking, this is my measurement is 8, so I'm taking 16. Instead of taking 16, I'm just adding 4 inches more, 20 inches measurement I'm taking from the front. And then first I will do shirring, and then I will cut the shape of the sleeves. I have attached lining for the front neckline and the back neckline, and I will simply fold them inside. You can use your sewing machine or you can do hand sewing as well. I have folded front neckline first, and now I'm going to attach front and back parts of the top first of all. And now simply I'm attaching the shoulders, and for attaching shoulder I'm wrapping the neckline of the back part of the top in toward the front, so when we will open, these necklines will be nicely attached to each other. Now after sewing shoulder, I am going to open them, and this is how they look like. And I will fold this part as well. And after folding this part, I will start sewing the sides of the top. Before start sewing the sides of this top, I am going to add darts on the front part of this top. So come down from armhole 5 inches down, and mark on the both sides 5 inches down, and then we will go diagonally like this. From the shoulder come down 10 inches, from the shoulder 10 inches, and then make sure the diagonal lines are equal on both sides. Diagonally mark them, and then we will start sewing darts. And now after marking, simply hold these marks from this mark diagonally and start sewing like a triangle shape, like wider from the one side, and as it goes up it is really reducing the length. This is how our dart looks like. On both sides I have added, so it will be a good shape around the bust. Now I will start sewing the sides. I have attached the sides of the top together, and now it is a time to add sleeves. For the sleeves I will be adding shirring first. So now our belt is almost ready, and I'm turning this belt inside out, and end of the belt they are open, so I will simply fold them inside and sew them using my sewing machine. So now for sleeves, before I start shirring, I will hem the ends of the sleeves. So simply fold it. I folded it, and using a straight stitch I am going to stitch straight line and hem the ends of these sleeves. I have hemmed the ends of these sleeves, and after hemming I will fill my bobbin with the elastic, thin elastic, 0.5 millimeter. And how to do shirring, I will add the detail. I have done one detail video for the shirring. Now I'm taking my bobbin out, and I will simply add the bobbin filled with the elastic, thin elastic. Then I will slide my bobbin with the thin elastic in, and I placed my lid back, and I have changed the stitch length to wider length, 5 inches. So according to your machine, change the stitch length to the wider length. And now I will start stitching my sleeves. So it's totally up to you. Like, I'm giving 1 centimeter away, and I will use the stitch length as a guideline, and so I can make straight lines. So keep going, straight line, and then at the end of the fabric stop, and then turn around to the other side. So basically you can do 6 or 7 or 10 folds. It's totally up to you. So I am going to give 6 folds. I mean 6 times stitching I'm going to do. So as you can do, you can see when you will start doing the elastic at the back, elastic at the base of the sewing machine, and normal thread, yellow thread, is on the top. So I will be keep little bit stretching and make sure that the line is straight line. And when you keep doing that, you will see the width of the fabric reduce as well, and it's quite nice shirring. So I have done few layers, and I did about 6 of them. So you can do 10 or 11, it's totally up to you. I have done shirring, and now I'm going to give a shape to the sleeves toward the shoulder sides. Remember, we left it for the end. So now I'm simply going to give it a shape, slight curve shape, because these shoulders and sleeves, they are loose fitting one, they are like a puff sleeves. So I will simply give a slight curve, and the extra fabric I will be folding it, giving a small pleats at the end of the shoulders, and mark the center. And now I will simply place one sleeve on the top of other sleeve, and I will cut in the same way. I have stitched the sides of these sleeves, and these are ready to attach with our top now. So I am turning them inside out, and then I will start attaching these sleeves to the top. My top is almost ready, sleeves are attached, and after doing the hemming, my top will be ready. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know your comments, and if you try it at home, how did you find it? And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.